Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross University School of Medicine September 2024 White Coat Ceremony. We welcome our new students who are seated within their respective learning communities. Please welcome our student ambassadors who each represent one of the 6 learning communities. Leading in the front, our ambassador proudly carries the Universal Learning Community flag, followed by our ambassadors with the LC1 flag depicting the green monkeys, LC2, the mongoose, LC3, hummingbirds, LC4, flying fish, LC5, turtles, and LC6, marlins. We are happy to introduce and welcome the stage party that comprises the Senior Associate Dean Campus Dean for Ross University, Dr. Jean Ford, our faculty, and our keynote speaker, Dr. Ruhai Jilani.
Good afternoon, everybody. On behalf of our Dean, Dr. Heidi Chumley, it's my pleasure to thank you for joining us to the 2024 Fall Semester White Coat Ceremony. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome our students, parents, family members, faculty and colleagues to this semester's White Coat Ceremony. Parents and loved ones, this is a proud moment. The village you created to nurture your sons, daughters, spouses, and friends has now been expanded to include Ross University School of Medicine. Your continued presence and support for the students will be essential to their success. Our faculty and staff members are proud to join you in this worthy endeavor. Students, today you take a significant step on the road to becoming physicians. You will recite the modified Oath of Geneva during the ceremony, indicating your commitment to the medical profession. The white coat ceremony and donning of your white coat is not only empowering, but it also symbolizes your initiation into the medical profession. This rite of passage emphasizes the academic excellence and compassion that every patient expects of every physician, including yourself. You're here because you have demonstrated the potential to become successful physicians. The decisions, small and big, that you make day after day will determine how successful you will be. You have demonstrated persistence and grit in preparation for this moment. And these very attributes will serve you well during the coming years. You come from very diverse backgrounds in terms of life experiences, your cultural backgrounds, and your talent. Your personal attributes will help enrich the RUSM community, and we look forward to your immersion in the many activities, both curricular and non-curricular, that we offer. Our commitment is to support your transformation into well-trained physicians. This is a time like no other. We've had to confront an enormous public health crisis, no doubt a defining experience of this century. The healthcare landscape is ever-changing, and new technologies, especially artificial intelligence, will continue to transform the practice of medicine. However, technological advances can never replace a well-trained physician. The challenge of your generation is to apply the technologies to improve health and healthcare while reducing disparities. We will prepare you to face this challenge. We will emphasize the responsibility you must embrace, that of contributing to equity in healthcare delivery. If there is anything I must impress upon you, it is that each of your patients must be treated with the same level of care, respect, and dignity that you would expect for yourself or a member of your family. Your experiences will help you realize the critical importance of humanism in medicine, and your compassion is essential as you seek to reflect the values of the medical profession. The white coat will symbolize your professionalism, the vocational calling, and the trust placed in you by your patients. It is an honor and a privilege to have the opportunity to serve your patients, and you will come to cherish and be proud of the highlights of your journey. You will be rewarded for choosing to dedicate your lives to the needs of others. We're very pleased to welcome you to Ross University School of Medicine and to share our unbridled enthusiasm as you acquire and maintain the personal and intellectual habits of a successful physician. And the journey is the goal. Thank you. After being confused by the applause, it's my pleasure to welcome Dr. Dyer. Dr. Dyer is the chair of the Department of Clinical Foundations.
Thank you, Dr. Ford, for those inspiring words. Class of 2028, welcome. Welcome to Ross University School of Medicine White Coat Ceremony, and welcome to your entry into medicine as the physician student. Future physicians, how does that sound? Indeed, it's an honor and a pleasure to have been asked to speak to you about the history and significance of the white coat and to introduce you to the medical profession. This is our chance to welcome you and to congratulate you on the journey you are beginning and to validate your presence among us as learners and as future colleagues. The practice of medicine in itself existed from ancient times, in one form or the other, in many parts of the world, all with the common goal of healing disease. So I want to share with you a few comments about the white coat. I want to start with the fact that the coat was not always white. In the mid-19th century, the evolution of science had damaged the respectability of medicine by demonstrating that the cures were suspect, and the opinion of medicine was that of quackery and healing cults. Scientists were admired, while physicians were distrusted. Does this sound familiar in 2024? Yeah. The medical profession turned to science, and the collaboration between medicine and science had officially begun. This collaborative effort persists to this day. And so physicians, seeking to represent themselves as scientists, adopted the scientific lab coat as their standard of dress. Earlier in the history of medicine, clerical caretakers in hospitals donned black robes. The severe tone of these robes conveyed a sense of mourning and approaching death, sadly appropriate for the fate of many a patient at that time. However, with the advances in medical care in the 20th century, hospitals were no longer regarded as houses of dying, but institutions for healing. The white uniforms of physicians symbolized this new hope in medicine. So fast forward to today and talk about your white coat. The white coat is the universal symbol of the medical profession. A study of how the media depicts physicians revealed that the most common accessory adorning physicians is the white coat, followed closely by the stethoscope. The white coat represents your signature on the covenant and commitment as a student in medicine. The coat represents your commitment to humanistic healthcare, which is characterized by a respectful and compassionate relationship between physicians and other members of the healthcare team and their patients. It reflects attitudes and behaviors that consider the diversity in every sense of the word of the values, cultural, and ethnic backgrounds of others. So this led me to think, apart from what I have told you about the white coat and the profession of medicine, what does your white coat mean to you? I am sure that your journeys, though different, all have an underlying theme: hard work, sacrifices, resilience, perseverance, and dedication. And I certainly will never forget the sacrifices that were made by my family and the sacrifices that I had to make to achieve my goals. And so finally, I would like to spend a few minutes talking to you about embracing challenges. To achieve your goals, you will inevitably encounter challenges along your journey. Ups and downs, lows, highs, peaks and troughs. I want to tell you that the challenges are normal and are all part of the journey. Our resilience, that is our ability to respond and to adapt to those challenges and to make adjustments required, is key. So lean into your mentors, your supporters, your colleagues. Reach out for help. There's absolutely no shame in reaching out for help. Keep moving forward, for in the end, you will certainly succeed. And so I'll leave you with a few quotes about embracing the challenge and conquering your fear. And you can see them as they come up on the screen. Yes, and of course, I like this one. When you see an obstacle approaching, grab your courage and speed up. So hopefully these will inspire you when you're facing challenges. Yes, being challenged is inevitable, but being defeated is optional. Yep, so as I leave you with these quotes, I once again would like to welcome you to Ross University School of Medicine and welcome to the noble profession that is medicine. Welcome again.
Thanks, Dr. Dyer, for these wonderful remarks. I would like now to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. Ruhi Jalani. Dr. Jalani is a double board-certified reproductive endocrinologist and infertility specialist. She is an REI, that is reproductive endocrinologist, infertility. That's what goes. You're going to have a ton of acronyms, I'm sure, at this profession, but she is an REI and the Chief Growth Officer at Kinbody. A graduate of Ross University School of Medicine, she completed both her residency in obstetrics and gynecology and her fellowship in reproductive endocrinology and infertility at Wayne State University, Detroit Medical Center. One followed by the other, of course. During her medical training, Dr. Jalani received numerous awards in the areas of fetal medicine and reproductive medicine. In addition, she has authored a variety of publications and book chapters in well-known journals highlighting cutting-edge REI advancement and has presented at national and international conferences and symposiums focused on advancements in women's health. Dr. Jalani is an active member of many associations, a highly skilled reproductive endocrinologist and infertility specialist focusing on all areas of reproductive health. Dr. Jalani has a special interest in oncofertility toxins' impact on reproductive function, chemotherapy, and oocyte cryopreservation. Dr. Jalani serves patients in Chicago, Illinois, and Detroit, Michigan. I must say on a personal note, I have gotten to know Dr. Jalani over the last 18 months, so to speak, and to me, she is really our model alumni, and as future members of the Ross Alumni Association, we can offer you no better person to be your keynote speaker today than Dr. Ruhi Jalani. Dr. Jalani.
Thank you for that very kind introduction, Dr. Ford. So hopefully I live up to your guys' expectations. Thank you for having me. Ladies and gentlemen, respected faculty, esteemed colleagues, and the visionaries leading the next generation of healthcare, the graduating class of 2028. As a proud daughter of a single mother who's here, an alumna of this very institution, and a CMO or CGO of an international fertility organization, it is my immense honor to stand before you today celebrating your determination, passion, and the accomplishments that have led you to this very pivotal day. You have devoted countless hours to your education and made many personal sacrifices to reach this moment, the beginning of your medical careers. Ross University School of Medicine will forever be embedded in my heart as my starting ground, my home base, and my very own launching pad. But long before I found my way here, I learned the meaning of resilience, hard work, and dedication from my first role model, my mom. My mother just didn't raise me, she molded me. As a single mother, she worked tirelessly to ensure that I had every opportunity, putting aside her own needs. She wasn't just a provider, she was a symbol of unwavering determination. She worked multiple jobs, learned new traits, and she was a constant reminder that hard work was the cornerstone of any dream worth pursuing. It was in these moments that made me realize the quiet strength she embodied every day, carving out time to be a mom despite her own heavy burdens. My mother gave me the resilience and the determination to dream big, but it was Ross University that gave me the tools to turn these dreams into a reality. This institution just didn't teach me medicine. It truly shaped me into the physician I am today, one who values perseverance, empathy, and adaptability. It's these qualities instilled by my mother and honed in by this very school that have guided me throughout my journey in medicine. Together, we acknowledge and applaud the achievements of you rising physicians, while also remembering the immense responsibility that lies ahead of you. Medicine is an ever-evolving, vast, and complex, demanding great dedication and adaptability from its practitioners. The narrative of medicine is a tale of continuous progress, from the earliest surgical practices in ancient civilization to today's groundbreaking therapies. Our understanding of the human body and its complexities has grown exponentially over centuries, transforming the practice of medicine into a harmonious blend of art and science. This distinctive fusion makes it one of the most rewarding and fulfilling professions. As a fellow alumna and someone who has persevered through personal challenges, I'm incredibly proud to welcome you to the world of medicine. In my very own journey, I've discovered the profound impact a physician can have on the lives of others. As a reproductive endocrinologist and a fertility specialist, I constantly get to be an integral part of building someone's family. I witness the joy and hope that medical expertise can bring to families that long for children. And I've learned that while science is a backbone of what we do, empathy and the human connection are the heart. I found that in the moments when I truly connected with my patients are the ones that defined my career. One patient in particular that stands out. She had been through years of heartbreak, failed treatments, and uncertainty. She had lost hope. It wasn't just the science and the treatment plan that she needed to restore her hope. It was taking the time to listen to her fears, to sit through her grief and listen to her journey. It was truly the essence of what we do that restores the hope and helps them instill that trust. As you embark on your medical careers, remember that your knowledge and skills are just not your end goal. They're the tools to be utilized in the service of a higher purpose, the restoration of health and the alleviation of human suffering. This is the true essence of medicine, and it's a responsibility that should never be taken lightly. In the ever-changing healthcare landscape, you'll face challenges and obstacles that will test your resolve, your skills, and your commitment to this profession. But don't be disheartened. It's in these moments of adversity that true character is forged. Remember the lessons you've learned from your own personal journeys and draw on your inner strength and resilience at those moments. Embrace the challenges that lie ahead and the importance of lifelong learning. Never, ever stop seeking knowledge and understanding, for it's through the continuous growth you'll remain at the forefront of medicine and be able to provide the best possible care for your patients. As you stand on the threshold of your careers, it's essential to recognize the importance of empathy and compassion in your clinical practice. You'll encounter patients from all walks of life, each with their own unique story and circumstance. Remember to listen to their needs, to understand their fears, and to treat them with dignity and respect. It's in those moments of connection that you'll find the true essence of healing. Also, the vital practice of medicine is teamwork and collaboration. No physician can work in isolation. It's through our combined efforts that we can provide the best possible care for our patients. Embrace your role as a part of a larger medical community and seek out opportunities to learn from your colleagues and from your mentors. As you move forward in your careers, never lose sight of the impact you can have on the lives of others. It is a profound privilege to be entrusted with the care of another human being. It comes with huge responsibility. Be humble, be compassionate, and always strive for excellence. Each one of you has the power to shape the future of medicine, to be a beacon of hope in someone's darkest hour. Imagine the generation of patients who will benefit from your expertise, the lives that you'll save, the impact you'll make on families. You're just not a healer, you're an innovator, you're a change maker, you're a leader. The challenges ahead of you are great, but there are also opportunities to impact larger change. Seize every single one of them. I'm going to leave you with one concept. Don't just aim to overcome your obstacles, aim to shatter them. As you step into the next chapter, remember, you guys are the future of medicine. And it's not defined by the boundaries, but it's by your boldness. The lives you touch, the barriers you break, and the innovations you will lead will change the world of how we practice medicine. So congratulations, class of 2028. Your legacy begins now as you don that white coat.
Inspiring words from Dr. Jelani. We're now going to call you up to the stage. You'll be called up row by row by your learning community group. Please wait to be called and stand and come to the stage.
Mohammed Noor Alois. Coy D'Angelo. Kirsten Gibbs. Timothy Hornsby. Fadi Jiddu. Hassan Kusuni. Safan Malik. Samanth Malik. Nicholas Miller. Chanel Mawad. You may now don your white coats. Aya Marie. Isa Rahimi. Kandil Sheikh.
Ashley Anderson. Anyi Yachi Anyawu. Mataya Javar Carson. Taylor DeVere. Olushola Ekundayo. Tyler Fagan. Kashmir Foley. Zaria Cornegay. You may now don your white coats. Zaria Cornegay. Etanet Otis. Marianne Otua. Priya Patel. Marilyn Kwaku Damashi. Sharita Sweet. Asaya Taylor.
Jipu Begum. Camila Cariel Herboso. Latoya Dominique Francis. You may now don your white coats. Elizabeth Galicia Garcia. Mariam Khan. Jacqueline Marie Khoury. Pragnia Kulkarni. Khalees Matthews. Lucas Nikolov. Ogechi Kemka. Dianela Ordaz Iglesias. Elisa Shaw. Samantha Tobin. You may now don your white coats. Mahana Zapata.
Clarissa Alexander. Nicole Bailey. Lucy Baelish. Brinton Carlson. Ariana Antazari Schweiger. Amy Green. Diana Gia. Priya Mehta. Crystal Rumiliotis. You may now don your white coats. Talia Santoro. Angela Scott. Elisa Truell. Nicole Walton.
Yao Acapo. Alyssa Joyce Bernabeo. Kendall Brown. Tanya Brown Moore, Daniel Cantu, Celdine Chamber Suttons. You may now don your white coat. Mai Tian Do, Hannah Krieger, Crystal Patel, Vin Pham, Nico Rojas, Myung Sung Shin, Ashley Tadono, Saw Pie Su Zhao,
Sabrina Bazell, Annie Bumbla, you may now don your white coat. Aaliyah Dixon, Ashley Forto, Jennifer Mariquin, David Mars Mitchell, Elissa Porter, Isa Gummer, John Deron Rivera, Amisha Singh, Shail Singh, Upasna Singh, you may now don your white coat. Pavan Ta, Taroshi Tao, Alvin Thomas, Jordan Wilson Smith,
Arya Abedin Sade, Chelsea Bodaki, Emmanuel Comey, Daniel Delgado, Douglas Agiman, Taylor Frazier. You may now don your white coats. Alejandro Hernandez, Cheyenne Kashku, Diego Mendez, Oluwatobi Oristashana, Maitri Patel, Francisco Quintero, Kamal Rahman, Lesliani Rodriguez, Joshua Suarez.
Riyad Al Hussein. You may now don your white coat. Mark Buford. Alexander Carney. Johannes Eisenberg. Samuel Geberhewitt. Harmon Gill. Kingsley Ayiri Jr. Diego Jackson. Angelo Palumbo. Melissa Patrick. Adam Qureshi. You may now don your white coat. Jacob Vidrine.
Sloan Amato. Katie Cavaney. Sierra Falkman. Stephanie Kanich. Christopher LaRussa. Akua Mensa. Joel Morris. Adil Rahman. Adriel Rodriguez. You may now don your white coats. Ariana Soriano. Mohammed Talbeh. Michelle Weisbaum. Amari Washington. Sarah Wegland.
Ore Oluwa Awoleye. Caitlin Calland. Benjamin Dias. Chinyere Ezi Ulo. Marisa Jatawo. You may now don your white coats. Shaina Khan Mohammed. Mesoma Ngbemeje. Kamen Moore. Jemima Nyamogo. Syra Sawar. Monica Shafiq. Michaela Shepard. Joshua Thomas. Niharika Tiparaju.
Sadine Al-Farouki. You may now don your white coats. Ivy Banks. Ave Burley. Arbor Cali. Rixa Iman. Frenel Shanske Felice. Brianna Holm, Christian Joseph, Kylie Lopez, Ismaray Miranda Torres, Imad Mohammed. You may now don your white coats. Nina Sempone, Esther Shakir, Stephanie Vargas, Tatiana Trujillo,
David Adeyemi, Omar Alcazar, Jose Alvarez Gonzalez, Shalini Bodu, Khalid Gavin, Curtis Hayward. You may now don your white coats. Sergio Juarez Chavez, Ilfan Nekrombi, Abteheji Shakib, Shahana Serbalusu, Brody Velaber, Raven Way Myers, Joseph Dylan West,
Kimberly Buachi, Katie Chow, Kevin Durazier, you may now don your white coats. Amanda Diana, Beatrice Diaz, Maria Franco, Gergen Gazarian, Harmeet Kaur, Bryant Liu, Amina Mohammed, Maximilian Nienthal, John Williams, Miriam Azar, you may now don your white coats.
Janita Amihir, Brianna Byfield, David Forbes, Denisha Hibbert, Zaria James, Shakira Mohammed, Olga Montanez Martinez, Tricia Phillips, Diana Porkovnik, Stephanie Rosillo Camps, you may now don your white coats. Jailene Torres, Andrea Trujillo, Maya Vanunu, Joshua Weltman,
Omar Abdelmanam, Michaela Chiaramonti, Felipe Crespo, Milena Dinu, Hasher Hamid, Nathaniel McClure, you may now don your white coats. Jacob McGuire, Brendan Messel, Holly Opelt, Abigail Owusu Teng, Daniel Ritter, Pavneet Sandhu, Parsva Shah, Kylie Spiegel,
Timothy Andeyatsu, Aska Asim, you may now don your white coats. Abhinav Reddy Chunasing, Rasna Deu, Mackenzie Goodfellow, Arba Jacobi, Tarinda Kula, Keshav Man, Angela Newen, Ria Sahalahuden, Jafar Sadiq Sanderji, Teo Wilson Burrows, you may now don your white coat. Chang Hong Wu,
Mackenzie Campbell, Joey Alcalbas, Chidera Eze, Budwan Fongang, Zwandi Harrison, Manjia Hope Longite Mansa, Precious Nwaka, Abigail Albright, Priscilla Omozuku, you may now bow. You may now don your white coats. Mira Panay, Aziza Rondawa,
Abdul Fattah Ayman Abuguda, Julia Calabria Jaworski, Redwan Haq, Sean Jahanbani, Omer Jamal, Daniel Labib, Muhammad Talha Manazir, Madhuran Muthukumarswamy, you may now don your white coats. Mansi Nandakumar, Meera Rafshi, Harinder Singh Sahota, Simran Saini, Marco Sadiq, Rana Zia, you may now don your white coats.
Congratulations to all our first semester students. Before, yes. Before I invite Dr. Polykandriadis to guide you in reciting the oath, I thought I should offer you your very first assignment in medical school. I'm too late to the party. So you're about to get your second first assignment then. You're going to read the oath, listen to the words. You probably have copies or can access it. Go through the oath once every 6 months, once a semester, and reflect on it. That will help you with your journey It's my hypothesis. I don't know if I can prove it, but I think it will help with your career. So, and with that, I would like to invite Dr. Hector Polykandriadis, who is an instructor in the Department of Clinical Foundations, to lead the recitation of the Modified Oath of Geneva. Dr. Polykandriadis leads the recitation of the oath. As he does that, he will read one line, pause, and you will then repeat after him. A copy of the oath can be found in your white coat program. And now, without further ado, I would like to invite all our first semester students who are able to please stand. If you're a physician watching online or here with us in person, we also invite you to participate in reciting the Modified Oath of Geneva. Dr. Polykandriadis.
For the oath, I will speak and then you will repeat after me. I solemnly pledge to dedicate my life to the service of humanity. The health and well-being of my patient will be my first consideration. I will respect the autonomy and dignity of my patient. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. I will not permit considerations of age, disease, or disability. Creed, ethnic origin, gender, nationality. Political affiliation, race, sexual orientation. Social standing, or any other factor to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will respect the secrets that are confided in me even after the patient has died. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity and in accordance with good medical practice. I will foster the honor and noble traditions of the medical profession. I will give to my teachers, colleagues, and students the respect and gratitude that is their due. I will share my medical knowledge for the benefit of the patient and the advancement of healthcare. I will attend to my own health, well-being, and abilities in order to provide care of the highest standard. I will not use my medical knowledge to violate human rights and civil liberties, even under threat. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Congratulations, students.
You may be seated. And now it's my pleasure to welcome to the podium Dr. Brian Hayes, who is the Associate Dean of Student Affairs. Dr. Hayes, would you please come up?
Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? Wonderful, good to see you. Heartfelt congratulations to all of you. Since we've last seen each other, you're now 3 days closer. Right? Woo! And if 3 doesn't sound like a lot, that's 259,200 seconds closer to your goal of graduation. It's putting that MD after your name. Go ahead. This is your day. I like the enthusiasm. So before I close this out with some very heartfelt, moving statements, I want to start with some numbers, because who doesn't love math, right? And numbers, but they're about you. So first, who you're joining. Over 15,000 practicing Ross alumni in the US and Canada as part of your support network. Now you specifically, your predominant gender, female. 59%. Your average age, 26. Your age range, 20 to 60, or over 60. Forty of you are over 30. And 8 of you are over 40. Congratulations. And as a class, you were born in 37 unique countries. The majority of you, the US, give some love. 19 of you, Canadian. 8 from India. 7 from Nigeria. 4 from Ghana. That's a lot more than 4. I love it. 4 from Cuba. 3 from Cameroon. 2 from Haiti. 3 from Pakistan. 3 from Iraq. 3 from the Philippines. 2 from Vietnam, Bangladesh, and Colombia. And 1 from, deep breath, Republic of Korea, Iran, Lebanon, Tanzania, Kenya, Great Britain, Puerto Rico, United Arab Emirates, Togo, Jamaica, Myanmar, Ethiopia, Taiwan, Egypt, Thailand, Trinidad and Tobago, Yemen, Ecuador, Zimbabwe, North Macedonia, Malta, and Barbados. And don't forget, the US and Canada are big places, so let's break that down a little bit. You okay with that? You're from 41 different states, provinces, and territories. 42 from Florida. 36 from California. 28 from Ontario. 23 New York. God help me, 17 from the great state of Texas. 14 from Michigan, 12 from New Jersey and Virginia each, 11 from Pennsylvania, 8 from Illinois, 6 from South Carolina, 5 from British Columbia, 4 from Arizona, Louisiana, Maryland, and Ohio each, 3 from Connecticut, Georgia, and Massachusetts, 2 from Idaho, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Mississippi, Washington, Saskatchewan, and Quebec, and 1 from Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska, Nevada, New Mexico, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Oregon, Tennessee, Utah, West Virginia, Puerto Rico, Alberta, and Manitoba. And to wrap us up, the most common first name in your class is Daniel. 5 of you. Close second, David with 4 of you. 3, Ashley, Joshua's, and Mohammed's. And why did I write this out? 2, Abigail's, Amanda's, Angela, Amber, Christopher, Diana, Elisa, Jacob, Katie, Kyle, Mackenzie, Nicholas, Nicole, Omar, Priya, Stephanie, Taylor, and Timothy. And last name, a lot shorter list. The first most common is Mohammed, with a couple different spellings, but we just combine it all. 3, Patels, Rodriguez, and Singhs. And 2, Conwin, Raman, Sandhu, Shaw, Thomas, and Trujillo. Sorry about that. All right, serious face. All right, moving away from numbers, I want us to refocus on back to this moment. This is a rite of passage as you continue your transition in the medical profession as a doctor in training. Even at this early stage of the journey, you are bound by the same professional commitments that bind all physicians, as you just read. Through this ceremony and by taking the oath, you have pledged to walk on the path of virtue, altruism, responsibility, duty, honor, respect, and compassion. To help remember these commitments, each of you in the coming weeks will receive a white lapel pin from the Arnold P. Gold Foundation. The foundation not only founded this ceremony 30 years ago, but continues to champion humanism in healthcare by emphasizing compassion, collaboration, scientifically excellent care. Use this reminder that we can together create systems and cultures that support humanistic care for all. As we've said, this is not the end of the journey, but the beginning of the next chapter. As you move forward throughout this journey, you will undoubtedly encounter trials and tribulations. During those times, I challenge you to first think back to that moment when you knew this was your dream, your calling. Then to this moment right here, when that dream took a momentous step forward, becoming a reality. Today, you also receive a pin representing your learning community. Let this be a constant reminder that you're never alone in this journey. You have your fellow monkeys, mongooses, hummingbirds, flying fish, sea turtles, and marlins to support you. Alongside them is your student care advisor, your faculty mentor, ATL faculty, student affairs team, and countless others to help you focus on your own wellness, your professional development, your career aspirations, and your academic pursuits. Don't only utilize these people when times get rough, but also celebrate your achievements with them. Continue to learn, grow, and ultimately become that physician you've envisioned yourself becoming countless times while looking in the mirror. Finally, take a few moments over the next few days to make a list of anyone who's helped you get here. Reach out to them, acknowledge their contribution to your life and the lives of the many that you will touch moving forward. Without your family, friends, mentors, and yes, sometimes even your critics, this journey may not have been possible. So congratulations again. I look forward to seeing you in 126,403,200 seconds from now at graduation. Congratulations. And with that, I will dismiss our faculty.
Well, I think it's really time for you guys to go and celebrate.